I just want to make a very brief update because in the past I've said that I'm going to take a break from video content, perhaps on this channel, while I focused on building up my other channels. And I might be working on like my upcoming book and things like that. But I just had a little bit of a weird little epiphany, to be totally honest. It just came to me out of nowhere. I've got like at the moment I've got like insomnia. I can't even sleep. It's outrageous, my sleep patterns. So anyway, staying up late, making my video content. It was on my gaming channel specifically. I'm then going to bed and I'm thinking, God damn, that weren't a productive day. I'm quite hard on myself in the fact that I have expectations. And it's not like I don't start the day with plans most of the time, but, sometimes time gets away and sometimes I'm really happy with what I've done. I think, oh, you've done great. So I was going to bed and I thought, really. I did some VR videos and I was happy with them. But I thought in terms of productivity for the entire day, I mean, it's the weekend anyway, like, why have you got to be productive? But I feel I should. Because a lot of time when I'm going to bed, I think, we need to get back doing the book soon. We need to get back working on that. So I do recognise that there's a lot of time lost. But at the same time, I don't think it's a waste. But anyway, I went to bed thinking, I need to get on with this. I need to get on with that. I'm going to start working on the book again. And I thought, I don't even think I did a meaningful video today. I don't think I actually did apart from the VR, which was done towards the end of the day. And then I thought, I'll have to go through my videos here to see what I've recently put. When was that the video? I loved the video I did last on this channel. And it was talking about sadness. And I thought, I did that the day before though, didn't I? I don't think I did that today. I did that yesterday. I looked at it and it's how many hours ago? It weren't. It was literally that day. And I thought, bloody hell, I did that today. That's crazy. Because I do things and sometimes I'm surprised by the quality and I think that's great. Loved it. And, sometimes I think, oh, it's a while ago. It weren't. It was literally that day. That's how crazy my timeline is. It's like, anyway. So I had a little bit of thinking, well, like I'm like, there was a part in that video, people might think, well, what was he trying to say there? When I said there's some things I won't do. Because I was talking about the fact that I could change my there's one thing left that I could do to improve my circumstances, like where I'm frustrated with lack of progress. And I didn't really specify what that thing is that I could do still that I won't do, and I refuse. And that's social media. I hear so many successful people, especially those that are professional, who, that's the thing they think, invest, and that's social media. Increase your presence. Social media is everything. Social media drains me. It always has. I get absolutely exhausted from it. I don't like it at all. And I do recognize its value, but for me, it's not value. It negates it because it just cancels me out. I can't do it. I don't like it at all. I was even recently, like today, I was looking at my movie collection, because I hear a lot of people saying physical media like DVDs and Blu-rays are pointless. They've died out. Everybody sold their devices. And I thought, don't speak for everyone. Some of us actually cherish it. I love my movie collection, and I feel very fortunate to have what I have. I love it. If some people want to diminish it and just have a minimal setup and then complain when streaming doesn't provide the movies you want, the TV shows are missing, your connection isn't stable, or they're reducing the quality, whatever, all those things. I know I still have the discs. I enjoy actually having that physical, tangible thing that I can go and use. Doesn't mean I don't use services, but overall, I absolutely love this. So I thought, I could do a video on that. Oh, but I don't have social media. I'm not on social media anymore. Ah, well, sod it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just thought, I could share it with the world, couldn't I? What's the point? Okay, there's nothing that's going to be enough now for me to get that effort to go and post something. Even if I think it could be interesting to someone and I think it could be useful, I'm still not doing it. So I do my videos here on YouTube because I consider it more professional. It's more direct. I don't have to cut it, splice it, edit this. I don't want to do all that. That's extra work. I don't want to do all the extra work. I've done the work here. I don't care if an audience is only if an audience, for instance, is only on this other platform. I don't care. Then I won't reach them. So take the social media shit out of it. I'm not going there. I don't care if it can raise my profile tenfold, whatever. I don't give a shit. I'm not doing it. I don't want to do it anymore. I've been there. I've put the time towards it. I will never return. I can't see I genuinely can't see a situation that would make me go on social media ever again, because I've put my time and effort there. I've had that period. And as I'm getting older, I'm seeking more streamline. So if anything, it'd be remove things rather than add to it. But anyway, that comes on to what I'm going to say here. I said I was going to maybe perhaps stop creating for a while I enjoy the Christmas period. The reality with me is I'm always creating. So it doesn't matter what I'm creating, whether I'm reading books on my reading channel, because I like doing that and I want to get people reading, and I want to show the creative side of it as well, where you can actually make it fun and interesting and make it beyond just words on a page. I like that. I also love my gaming, and I want to show people different types of games and reach different audiences. And I think that's fun for me. That's a personal project. Of course, we have this. But it does set me up for next year, because I do recognize this year has been entirely video focused. Like, it started off with the taper end of my social media presence, which I then deleted. I just got sick and tired of it. And then I moved over to YouTube, and I've just thrown everything into that. And I think I've done bloody well, to be totally honest. I look at what I've done, and I think, wow, even I'm surprised, it's the amount of work I've put in, the consistency. But what I've decided, and literally I've only just decided it, so it could change, but I don't think it will. Because I'm looking at it, I do everything in stages, I like to build a portfolio, I like to build a body of work, and then I move on. And I'm comfortable with that. So personally, I think when the new year kicks in, I'm not saying 100%, but I hope so. I hope so. At the moment, the plan is, as soon as the clock strikes midnight, and that's to be honest, a lot of time when I've said that, it's usually gone on an extra couple of weeks because I've usually got something to say. But the hope is that when the clock strikes midnight, there's no more video content for the foreseeable future. And when I say the foreseeable future, I'm talking like a year or so. And then even then, who knows when you come back, because I actually, like I say, I don't consider it a loss, because I think video content's important. But I have dedicated an entire year to video content. This is the first year out of maybe 6 years where I haven't released a book. Doesn't mean I haven't worked on a book, because there's manuscripts in production. They haven't been published. It's the first year. I don't mind that it hasn't, because I think it's been a year focused heavily on videos. But next year, I still have 3 manuscripts to finish books. And now I could do that with the videos as well. There's nothing stopping me doing both. But I feel like I've put so much effort into the videos. I think it's time to pause for a bit and give myself the capacity to focus on this, and really make it a priority. I don't think it would take too long for each to release, because they're only really being edited and some fine tuning and maybe some added parts. But ultimately, it's usually a 3-month cycle for each book when I really focus. And I don't think it's really going to be that per book. So yeah, I mean, that's really what I'm thinking here. I'm thinking, what do I want effectively, it's like New Year's resolutions. What do I want for myself going into 2026? I think give the video channels time to breathe. So there's enough content there. Allow people to organically come across that content. It's there. There's many videos that people can happen across, and if they're supposed to see it, they'll see it. Doesn't really need me to add. Like, if there's like 700 videos on my YouTube channel and 100 on my 2 sub channels, the gaming one, and then 100, like, there's loads. Well, there won't be 100 on the reading one yet, but let's say there's enough content there between all those different platforms, those different things. It's like I think that's enough. Adding another 700 isn't going to make a difference. I don't think. It doesn't matter. So yeah, I think realistically, I think it's a good achievement this year. Personal achievement. I think next year I want my finances to going to be a focus. So I'm going to focus on that, even if it's traditional work. There's going to have to be a balance, because I need money has to be a big part of next year, because it's been so hard for the last few years. It's not even that I can't cope with it. It's like I don't want to cope with it like that. I don't want a life that's that struggling all the time. I think I've done enough videos that it's fair to say that that's enough for now. So there's nothing to suggest that I need to do more with it. So yeah, let's increase the finances. Let's focus on that side, because that will allow me then holidays and things I actually want. I want to have experiences. And then let's focus on releasing all the books next year. So I said there's 3 manuscripts, and I was always saying like one could come out now, another one in 6 months, another one perhaps. But I think realistically, I might set a goal of saying all 3 books come next year in waves. So one in the spring, one in the summer, then one in the winter. I think that'd be pretty cool. If only 2 come, that's still good. I think there'll be a minimum of 2 next year. So yeah, and then by the time it's finished, with what I keep forgetting how many books I've done, 6. So effectively, by the end of next year, we could be on 8 or even 9, plus all the videos I've created this year. So I think going to this time next year with all of that, 9 books potentially, hundreds and hundreds of videos. That's in a year, 2-year period, whatever you want to call it. That's a lot. I'm proud. Um, so yeah, that's my plan for next year. Is literally writing. I'm going to be focused a lot more on creativity. Maybe even just start a novel, because I do want to write a novel in this lifetime. It's not a pinnacle of a goal, so I'm not saying that it doesn't have to be achieved. I would only ever release something if I'm proud of it and I think it's worthy of being read. So I'm not saying anything. Like, I'm just saying I might toy with it. Just start little. I've started little threads before, and I didn't really push it much further because I had other more significant things to focus on. Because I have other sub books as well, other book projects beyond the 3 that are coming out that I was toying with that still need to be worked on as well. So a novel really is long into the future, at least 10 years away, I think, personally. If I'm still alive in 10 years, you don't know how long you have, do you? I don't take anything for granted. I literally just take a year at a time. That's what I do. I don't like live a day at a time. I live a year at a time. So I always have like a goal when I achieve it, for the most part. Or that goal might adapt, but I still achieve something that I consider meaningful and significant. Like I say, the videos reach all it can have. It can be entertaining to audiences that don't read, for instance. I don't want to pigeonhole myself into one avenue. Let's finish off, because this is going to be one of the shorter videos. I want to make this clear, because something just, I wouldn't say triggered me, but irked me. Like I say, I've still got a social media channel where I watch. I've shown it on another video. I've only got like 6 followers on that. I'm not creating content on it. It's just for me to have a window into the world. That's all it is. It's not. I will never create more content on it. Even if I feel an urge, I won't act on that urge. I don't want to do it. So that channel is really just for me to have a window. And what's been happening, as I said recently, is I'm getting a lot of like tarot videos coming back again, and it was gone for a while. Now it's come back onto this channel, not my main channel, because I deleted that or deactivated it. But this one is starting to get all the people back that I've come across throughout my awakening, if you like, since 2020. And it's kind of weird, because this channel, I only have 6 followers. It's not one I've really used for that sort of stuff. So it's really strange that they're all coming back into my view. And one in particular has got like, I think, 150,000 followers, 200,000 followers now. I always said they'll do well. I'm not going to say who they are. But I come across them when they had a very modest following, and I had more at the time. So when I deleted social media, I think I was on like 14,000 followers or something shit. I call it crap, because I wasn't even getting the engagement, and I wasn't getting the views that matched that at all. So I don't even know why people were following me. So I just thought it's all meaningless anyway. But effectively, I come across this person way before they hit that number. And I always said to them, I can see you doing really well. And they have done well. And of course, it's done for themselves. They've done it. But the thing is, and I don't do things for this, but like over time, even though you don't do it for that, it's like, it's always nice if someone does something nice just because they want to. So you're not expecting everybody to do things as like an act of service or whatever you want to call it. It'd be nice if 1 or 2 people did, and I felt that was one that, I felt a kindness in them, and I felt this, I didn't help them for that. So I'll promote people on my platforms. So when I come across someone I liked, I'll do a video and say, oh, check this person out. This one, I love their energy. I love what they're doing. And I'll do that for people. But it's quite, I wouldn't say concerning, but it's just kind of deflating, really, that most people don't. Most people grow, and they don't care about anyone other than themselves. No matter how they portray themselves, they're very self-serving. And so I looked at their content, and it was talking about success coming soon. And I'm getting this an awful lot about success coming soon. Like, you've worked hard, you deserve it, it's your breakthrough, it's part of your destiny, your journey, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sick of hearing it anyway. I'm aware of I'm aware of my potential, and I'm aware of what's to come, even if no one told me. I know. Like, I know it inside of me. I know it. So that person was giving a similar message to the ones I've heard, and I just thought, I don't even want to hear from them. So I just scrolled off them. Like, I'm not enamored by numbers, it doesn't bother me. And I didn't need to hear it from them. And straight away, I just thought, like, I don't want, personally for me, I don't care how other people perceive things. I don't want anyone from the past reaching out to me. I really don't. I've got no interest in rekindling the past with people. So there's no point, because people are vultures. You know, my life has been hard, and again, I don't expect sympathy. That's not what I'm asking for. But many people who I've helped or encouraged or spoke to along the way, any one of them could have helped support me. And when I say support, it's just a little thing like I did there. I did a video saying, I like this person's content, check them out. Something so simple. No one did that for me. And yet I continuously did it for people because that's what I'm like, you know. Not on YouTube. So you might think, oh, he hasn't done it on here. Well, I don't know people on YouTube, you know, or the people on social media. So I don't promote social media because I'm not even there anymore. But when I was on social media, I was promoting people and I spoke about, and no one did it for me. So I don't want any of them people, when they start seeing my value because it can benefit them somehow, starting to be vultures and try to lean on me or act like now they care or now they're interested or, oh, I forgot. I've had that before where people do this. Oh, I haven't seen you in ages, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, you ain't going to see me either. It's like, mate, if we've drifted, we've drifted. It's like, I don't really take it personal. It's like, just don't bother me though. Don't come expecting me to be the same version that existed before. I'm not into all that fake shit. I really ain't. You know, my life has been hard, and I see it as quite morbid how people have been comfortable watching me struggle. I know it's not their problem, but don't show an interest in it either, though, because that's quite disgusting. So yeah, I do hold people accountable, and I genuinely couldn't give a shit how much following someone has. It's like, what have you contributed to my journey? Like, how much have you supported me? How much have you actually given a shit? And I remember every single individual. So, and if I don't remember you, then obviously it wasn't part of you wasn't. Because some people do that; they pretend they know you and they don't. It's like, no, if I don't know you, I don't know you. You know, but if I do, there's no point even approaching me, because I'll shatter that illusion pretty quick. I know that's quite negative here, but I'm just showing people I'm not interested in playing silly shits. You know, I've got my own goals. I'm achieving them myself. It's like I don't need any fake shit around me. So none of these people who have made it as high as they can or whatever they've done, it's like, great, good for you. Good for you. Don't come running to me after. You know, I've got my own projects to do. I've got my 3 books to do next year. I've done plenty of videos now. I'm comfortable with my progress. Like, really, I genuinely don't care. I don't care about a lot of the things other people care about. It's just like I said, I just want to improve my circumstances, and I'm going to make that happen. So it's fine. So yeah, anyway, I just keep creating, I keep building my legacy, and that's what I'm building towards. So yeah, I don't want anyone coming out of the woodwork. I really don't, because it's just going to be deflating for them when I told them to piss off. Literally, I won't do that initially because I'm not an arsehole. But if someone pushes me, I'll have to just be direct. So initially, I would just ignore them, probably. You know, someone might send you a message and it's like, no, can't be asked to answer you. Because I'm not usually rude, but if I don't respect you, I'm not wasting my time talking. But then if someone pushes it, I'll end up having to just say, look, you know, I don't want to have choice words with people. I'd rather just let people just leave me alone personally. It's best for them, because keep like prodding me isn't going to get the if I don't answer the first time, it's like push it and you're going to get a reaction you're not looking for, and it's like, oh, I might even just not bother anyway because I can't be asked. To be honest, if I'm busy, I haven't got time for this crap. You know, I don't do that. I don't relive the past. It's not of interest to me. But like I say, you see people from the past and that, and it just creates it instigates a memory, doesn't it? Oh, I remember that 2022-ish, around about 2021, 2022. I recognised your content, and you wasn't very confident at the time, and I supported you, and I was friendly. Funny that, isn't it? How big people get it's beyond the people around them and things. And it wasn't just that one. I've had many people be like that, and I think people just get big for their boots. And I don't want to go on a huge thing here, but like I say, I think the video content personally. So this is that thing, isn't it? Where you go, people then think you vanished. No, I'm not vanished. I'm moving on to other projects. I'm not here just to create videos my whole life. In the same way, I'm not here. I don't consider myself as someone who just writes books their whole life either. I have life experiences to experience, and I'll put myself where I feel called to put myself, and I feel quite deeply, to be totally honest. that these books that are on the back burner need to start being a priority. I've put them off too long. Sometimes I think maybe I should be working on them and not do the videos, but then I think, well, no, actually, the videos have been good. I think that's been a good use of my time. But now I have other things to do. So let's wrap up this year. And I mean wrap up this year, like really, because I'm going to be, if you see my other channels, the gaming one and the reading one, you might think, bloody hell, he's done loads. It's because I'm getting it finished. There has to come an end. You know, eventually I'll be playing games beyond, like I'll be working on my books. I'll be watching movies, catching up on some films because I've put that to the back burner for a bit. Catching up on some TV shows, the simple things in life. I'll be gaming, but I won't be sharing it all the time. Now I know some people won't care about that, but the thing is, it's refreshing for me not to do those things. I'm archiving at the moment. Effectively, I'm going through like an archiving period, so people might see that I've done a lot. There's a lot of gaming videos coming out in quick succession, and then there's loads of book videos coming out in quick succession. And then maybe I still do some of these videos. And there's a method to it, because then eventually I don't have to share the books anymore. I've shared enough with people, and then I can do it sporadically if I feel like it. And it's the same with the gaming stuff. Once I've done enough, I can look back and think, right, okay, unless you deeply need to do one, we can just I can just play for the fun of playing. You know, I can just literally pick what I want to play and play it freely. And, you know, it becomes more balanced day. It's just, at the moment, it's very, I don't know. I'm running on fumes. Weirdly enough, I can't sleep. But then it's like you get exhausted at a certain period, and then it's like crash out, and it's like that's what I'm like at the minute. It's completely madness. So like really, my mind isn't really in a place to focus on the books in a creative capacity at the moment. Really, I mean, I could if I pushed myself, but it's not the best circumstance. And I'm thinking next year. I personally think I'm going to feel really refreshed next year. I think I'm going to want to do the books, and that's going to be incredible if I can do. If my mind can really want to focus on them to do so many, that'd be mental. That'd be so great. And of course, focus on improving my income. That's going to be huge. Clearly, what I've done creatively hasn't paid the bills, hasn't garnered an income, and I refuse to go on social media. So that leaves me with no alternative but to start looking at traditional work again. Like with me, it's warehousing, forklifts, and things like that. It's like, well, if it's a means to an end for now, that's what we'll do. Yeah, look, I feel I've closed that chapter. It's just stupid. In my mind, it's just ridiculous I even have to do it, personally, because I've got more interesting things to pursue. But, you know, I want nice things. I want nice experiences, and it's going to afford me that. That's what's going to have to happen, because I don't want to keep having to struggle from month to month to month to month. Feel the pressure of that, but then also the misery that comes from struggling all the time. It works in periods, of course, but there's sometimes when we want more for ourselves, don't we? So I go in and out of situations like that. Anyway, hopefully it's been made sense. Sometimes I do videos and I just think it's a bit of a ramble. But like I say, I was trying to go to sleep, and it was weighing on my mind quite deeply. The desire to just cut off at the new year and just focus on other projects going forward. And I thought, you're either gonna forget about it, or it's just gonna be, just do it now. Just do the video now. So I had to turn the computer all on again, get everything set up. And really just explain that. And of course, I wanted to make it very, very clear. People from the past, just leave me the hell alone. Just leave me the hell alone. Because no one from the past has supported me. You know, I mean, they're the least of my problems. You know, I've even had family and close people not support me. So, and I've set boundaries with them. So what do people think I think of strangers, or people I've had like short, like they've been acquaintance just for a very brief period? What do they think I think of them? You know, they were never part of my life to begin with, like on a deep level. And yet I've set boundaries with people who have been part of my life, even though it's been superficial and very, you know, I'm not going to go into the depths of that where I'm disappointed with people. But yeah, it's a lot easier for me to cut off these other people. So I don't want anyone from the past that hasn't supported me to even try and step forward at all. You know, because people do that especially when you start doing well for yourself. Oh, I remember him. I remember. Go fuck off. How about remember that? Remember me saying that to you now. That's the last thing you're going to hear me say to you. You know, I don't mess about. I don't care. I don't care about image. That's with me. I'll do this. I say this. There was a video come up. Oh, I don't know if I should share it. I think I should overshare. Yeah, I haven't got many more videos out of me, to be honest. I think I'm going to be working on a book soon. I'll tell you what, if I can find it, I'll share it. I think this is it. And it literally points to the fact that, like, my fiery side is part. If you think of like an angel, now I'm not trying to put things on a pedestal, but I sort of know my journey, my path. I know what I'm here to do. The depth of it that maybe other people wouldn't recognize. But the point about angels is angels are they're nurturing, they have compassion, they provide guidance, support. They also fight the darkness. So they're warriors. So they do have a fiery composition as well, because they have to be. So it's not always this, I guess, this peaceful existence. There's times when you have to speak up and be direct. And they're the qualities that I have. So when I see things like this, I'm like, yeah, it makes sense to me. And I already feel certain things. I just don't always discuss it.
It's possible. Like you,
Let me turn this down a little bit.
you literally, like when you think of an angel and you think of the light and the power in an angel, that is you. Like you have fully stepped into your true self, the angel. And you know that an angel is beautiful and soft and is a messenger and is lovely and everything, but like they're badass. Like you're a badass. Like look at yourself. Look in the mirror. Look at who you've reclaimed yourself as.
If you see me looking down like that, I've got a second screen now, and I've got like it's below my monitor, so that's causing me to look down that way. So if you see me staring and looking like that, it's just literally that's where the video is.
Not even who you've become, like you have become, but I'm hearing like this is who you always were. You just forgot. You had spiritual amnesia, and now, my love, now you remember, and it looks mighty fine. I was hearing that you're a seer, that you see into people, you see the whole field, you have pattern recognition, leadership, you can see where people have wounds or might need guidance or who are misled. And I'm hearing that, again, like this is that same leadership energy. Like this is like a king who is able to battle and prepare for war and can see 10 steps ahead of the enemy. Like you are, oh wow. So you were like 10 steps ahead of the enemy. Like you were really like leading the battlefield. I'm hearing like leading people away from spiritual warfare. Like the spiritual warfare is the forgetting, it's the dimming, it's the trying to control people, it's the making them think that they're small, it's the forgetting who they are, it's forgetting their power, it's thinking that they're helpless. But my love, you are like slashing through every single one of these old cages. I'm hearing like I'm literally seeing you walking and like you're just speaking. It's like you were both like I'm hearing there's people that are locked in cages, and I'm hearing your voice is the key. When you speak, it unlocks. You don't even need a key to unlock it. You just speak. You speak and you see the truth in these people, and they start to see it when you speak. Like it's, I don't have words, but like this is what they're showing me. Like you are setting people free, and I'm seeing like thousands of people following. Like you're at the front here, and it's not that you're leading or guiding. I want to be very clear. This is God. God is in front of you. Jesus is who I'm hearing is in front of you and is guiding the way. I'm seeing like holy fire sandstorms. Again, Moses is coming through, and I'm seeing you walking side by side. It's not even necessarily that he's in front. I'm hearing side by side. I'm hearing, and I have to be careful about this, but I'm hearing equal. It's not about being above or below. I'm hearing unity, and I'm hearing, oh my God, I'm hearing it's like you are equal in embodiment, in truth, in remembrance as Yeshua was. And I'm hearing you're teaching this so that everybody who's behind you can slowly, one by one, step and walk beside you and Yeshua, so that no longer is it like people following. Again, this is the heart-led leader. Like you are the truest leader. Like you are helping to complete his mission is what I'm saying. Like you work with Yeshua. If you're not aware of it, I'm sure you are by now if you're following this.
Okay, I'm not trying to put things on pedestals, but yeah, I've had visions with Jesus, Yeshua. I've used my tarot cards asking. Always gives me beautiful messages. And I've recognized, and again, I don't really talk about this because I don't want to draw comparisons, because I don't consider myself anywhere near the level or the life he had. But I do recognize parallels with some of the things I've been through, like the hardships and the breakthroughs and the path I'm on and the purity of that, and having to just speak up against anything and just do it. I just think, yeah, I've recognized the parallel there. And then the fact that I have those moments with him that you just couldn't quantify. People wouldn't understand. So I know my mission is to show. There's a polarity with that. I understand it. And I kept getting signs about Moses. I'm not familiar with Moses' journey, but I've had signs before that my life is similar. I don't know what that means because I've not really followed. I've not investigated it to any depth yet. But where she said about that, you know, I was getting goosebumps anyway, like chills and things when it was referring to Jesus, where walking in unity. Um, and I've said that throughout my journey, even with recent videos. You will hear it all the time. I always say that I don't seek people following me. You know, I don't like that social media trend and that trend of celebrities where people worship others. It's about investing in yourself, and that's kind of what she's talking about there. That's what I've been saying all along. People need to find the light in themselves, literally, and make yourself the star. Stop looking up at people and looking. You know, you don't look down at people, but then don't look up. It's like embody your truth, you know, and then that'll radiate to other people and inspire them. It's effectively what she's saying there is all light in line. Exactly. I don't want someone behind me following me. I don't need someone worshipping me and adoring me and be obsessed. It's like, I'm not seeking that shit. You know, you be admired if you want. Like, admire someone's qualities, but then see it in yourself. You know, and then that makes sense to me because I don't like all this celebrity culture shit. It drives me absolutely crazy.
Like, if you've been following, like, these are truly the leaders of leaders. Like, the ones with the big lion heart. Like, lion comes through so much. Like, of course, Lion of Judah. Who is that? Jesus. Like, no, why am I under a church? You guys, like, the signs are so obvious. Angels, all of these things. Like, come on. Like, do you see? Do you understand who I work with? Do you understand who you work with? Like, heck yeah, you do. Where do you think this power comes from? Where do you think this influence comes from? Like, step into your embodiment. Know whose you are. Know where you come from. Like, think about this for a second. You come from the Most High. You were a child of the cosmos. You were a child of the Most High. Do you?
I will say this. You know, people might think I'm a bit crazy at times. I don't really care. If you see me, I don't really care. If I do a great video, like, and I watch it back, I think that's great. Or I just come off recording, I think, oh, that was good. I don't say to myself, you done great. That was awesome. Well done, me. Like, sometimes I say, well done, me, because I think, oh, I did good. Most of the time, I get off and I come away from the camera and I go, oh, we did great. Like, we did great. That's a great job, team. See, the reality is people will only see me and you'll judge me for good and bad. Like, whatever. It's projections. It's just how you view things. I don't think it's just, I know it's just not me. You know, we all have spirit guides, and then some have, by extension, you might have ascended masters, you might have angels guiding you and providing information. I know I'm a channel, I'm a vessel for spirit. Now, some people are going to think that's absolutely insane. It's like, I don't really care what people think. I know the wisdom I have and the intelligence. Yeah, some of it's come from experiences, and sometimes it's just innate. But I think an awful lot is in unison with, you know. So I don't see it as I sit here and I'm just the most intelligent person ever. I think between me and my team, we were quite incredible and we're formidable, you know? So that's like, whatever, how deep that goes and the level, people can be jealous all you like, but it's like, you're not just jealous of me, you're jealous of my team. You know, maybe you should be, you know, they're pretty awesome. It's like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I know the levels that I work with, you know, I know my mission. And I don't take it lightly. So if you see any of the work I do and you think that, look, believe me, sometimes, like, believe me, some videos I do, I think, God damn, I don't know if that was a bit much. I can't remember the one recently. I think it was the one with the Ariana Grande. If you see that one where I talk about clones and shit, I thought that's a bit mental. Like, even I'm trying to process it. Look, the time's 555 at the moment. Like, 555 is change, isn't it? I don't know if it's going to come up. Oh, I don't think it's going to come up. But anyway, 555, right? That's weird, considering I'm doing this video. But yeah, even that one, I thought, what the hell? Should I release it? So I quickly made it private. I was like, that's a bit mental. Like, even I'm thinking that's a bit out there in terms of like what people are ready for, to be totally honest. And then there was, obviously I'll do other ones. The ones I'm not quite sure about, because I just think, is it too much for people? I'll get my tarot cards out and I'll ask my guides. I'll say, what do you think of this video? They're always proud of what I do. Like, I'll go, I like this video. What do you think of this one? And I'll get like big ones, you know, like King of Wands or something, or Emperor or something else, you know. But it's always like positive. And with the Ariana Grande one, it was absolute yes, absolute yes. And then when someone, I think that might be the one someone downvoted one of my videos. They might not like the topic. It might not be they don't like what I've said. They maybe don't like the topic. The thing is, they're not just downvoting me. They're downvoting me and my team, because everything that we do is in unison. So if I think something might be a bit too controversial, I'll ask my guides, what do you think of this? So people can think whatever they want. And they can think it's crazy, think all this and that. But it's like, this isn't just me. It's me and my team. Yeah, I can get irritated. Yeah, I'm the one that gets exhausted. I'm the one that has to balance this existence. But it's almost like I was the one chosen to have this experience and they're going to support me. In the same way, it could have been any one of them and I could be supporting them on the other side. You know, just in this timeline, it's going to be me doing it. Okay, I'll do it. So I'm the vessel that's going to do this, and I will get support and guidance along the way. And I know that's hard for so many people to fathom, but it's like when you come against me, you're coming against the rest of them too. So you might not like the karma that comes, and it's not for me to. I don't care. Like when you watch me, like if I hear someone's getting justice, I don't care. It's not my business. You know, you reap what you sow. We all do. So yeah, I think people just act a bit more pragmatic and a bit more wisely, I would say. So yeah, you just because you don't know who's on their side or who's on anyone's team, because everyone has spirit guides, and like I said, some will go further than that. They'll have ascended masters, they'll have angels. Who knows what level of guidance is around, or what their mission is in life. So effectively, people just need to start like maybe managing their own bubble and focus on their own journey. Because if you start tapping into your guides and that, you'll streamline what you're supposed to do anyway, won't you? So when I talk on topics, it might irk some people, but it's like tough shit. Mine's been confirmed. You know. Tell you what, I'll pause it now. Wait a minute. Right, so I've got my other camera. I couldn't be asked. It took a while to set that damn thing up, to be totally honest. I thought, for transparency reasons, we will do this. As you can see, so many different variations of the cards. It's a whole deck, good and bad, whatever. Anyway, I don't even know why I should have to prove it, because I'm not going to be creating much more videos, so I just feel we will. Why not? Just trying to think what the hell to ask now. What do my guides think of this video that I'm doing at the moment? Right, I'm not really getting anything. I don't know if they're going to answer, to be totally honest. Wait a minute, I do have to make sure. Oh, that's fine. I was a bit worried there that the double microphone didn't want double. Huh. Well, I was going to say, because I don't think they want to be dancing monkeys effectively. I was a bit worried that maybe they don't want to answer anything. I think if anyone can see there, you'd be like, is it surprising what the card is? Star. I mean, it's self-explanatory, isn't it? I think sometimes you don't really have to explain them. That's what they think. Okay. Should I release this book? Should I release this video? Should I publish this video? We had a star. Now we've got the 9 of Cups. Okay. Does Spirit support my decision to focus on my books next year? Some cards look like they're about to fall out of my hands, but I want it to come out like in a way that I know for sure. Oh, balance. Okay. So you don't always get the best cards. You don't always get positive. So that one is showing it's a juggling act. I think there's more than one thing to do. So where I'm saying prioritize the books, just do the books, just do the books, just do the books, that's suggesting to me that there's more to do than just your books. Like, there's a balance to be had, and it's like, don't miss the opportunities, That's what I'm getting from that. Okay, it's a warning to me. It's almost like don't put all your eggs in one basket. I get it. Message heard. But again, this is me having just that conversation with them. You know, it's like this is what we're doing. So they've already happy with the video. I know they want me on social media. I don't. I won't do it. Let's say that. What does Spirit think about me returning to social media? Oh, got a star again there. Oh, bloody all positive. Told you they want me on social media. You couldn't get a more beautiful spread. You've literally got the Empress, the Page of Cups, and the Star. If that ain't success, I don't know what is. They want that. So that I'm only holding myself back then, but then it drains my energy. And this is where like they'll have their guidance and you really should follow it. But it drains my energy. I can't envisage it. I'm not saying nothing's 100% out because I will follow what they say to a degree, but it does tire me and I don't like it at all. I don't like social media. Again, you can see the conversations I'm having with them. You know, this is just me and them. This is me talking about social media. Look, yeah, they're saying fears. It's like fears and have like that courage to just do it. You know, well, I don't think you know they always said that. I had a channeling session a while ago with a very gifted individual, and they said something about that. Like, what are you worried? What are you so scared about? What are you worried about? And I'm like, I'm not. What do you mean scared? I'm not worried. I just don't like it. So I don't know, but that's what they're pointing towards. I guess they're probably thinking fear of being misunderstood or judged, but I just don't care about those sort of things. I don't give a shit. For me, it's just a waste of time. Social media's been infiltrated by so many corrupt influencers that I just can't. It's exhausting to me to be around it. I'm not even taking part, and I guess they want me to break that shit apart. Yeah, look, adventures, push forward, go with it. Told you they want me on social media, and I'm saying that before I pulled the cards. You know, so people, it's like, I'm not here to validate shit, although right now I probably am. But in general, in my life, I'm not interested in that shit. I shouldn't have to. My guides are awesome. One of my guides, from my understanding, like they would love me working on the books because they were a philosopher. They did that in their life. You know, so like I say, so that's what I've got supporting me. So yeah, okay, and I say that, don't I? I say like if anyone see my videos, that when I write, it's effortless. It's just a breeze. I just get on writing. That's because it's not just me. They love it. Look what it's like a celebration. It's like a match made in heaven, isn't it? It's like, hey, you know, that's us. That's our team. And literally, from my understanding, I got 3 guides. So me and my 3 guides might have more now. I don't really know, but yeah. And that's the 1111 card as well. So if you think spirituality, one of the first activations is when you see 1111. You know. Anyway. Ah, truth, clarity. It's like speak up, and that's kind of what I said. You know, they love that. They love all that writing stuff. You know, and that's their forte. So we do it together. You know, so that's what I'm saying. Like all my works, it's a collaboration with Spirit, with Source. So it's not just me. So it's like you can't just 100% just attune credit to me and say, oh, you're the star, you're this, that. It's like no, we are. Me and my team together, we're pretty formidable and awesome. Like pretty damn good, man. And I think that's the thing that most people get lost in. They think their ego runs rampant, and they just think it's all them. They got no credit to any other entity that's supporting their journey. You know, like for instance, if I want to go sleep in a little while and I struggle, I'll put my head down and I'll just ask my guides, "Look, I really need rest. Can you help me sleep? Like I need to be at peace so I can sleep." Last night, I kid you not, I went to sleep at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. or something. I didn't wake up till 1 p.m. And I thought, shit, I've lost the day. But I thought, oh, I've needed that. Thanks, guys. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm like. So, yeah, they give me what I need. The fall. so it's like a new beginning, a new journey, but they're probably actually calling me the fall. I just keep staying up late. It's outrageous. My sleep pattern's a joke, and I know it's not good for me, but you know, I don't think you can force sleep. To be totally honest. I know it's a bit of a rambly video, but if anyone's interested in my content, hopefully it's entertaining because there's not going to be much soon. Well, at least I don't think there will, but I think they're saying there will. You know, don't give me rest, man. Um, Queen of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, the High Priestess. I've been talking about being in tune with spirit, haven't I? What's the High Priestess represent, for God's sake? Now, people might think that's blasphemous, but I don't mean it in ill intent, so I don't consider it blasphemous. I think that's what it is. Most things for me are about intent. So if you intend bad, that's worse than anything you could say. So my intent isn't negative in that sense. Anyway, talk about my connection to them, talking about the things, that's what we get coming out. So anyway, yeah, between us, we're great. And we've got projects to do. We've got things to achieve in this lifetime, and we're doing it. That's the thing, isn't it? I've done 6 books, done freaking thousands of videos over time through various platforms. But even just YouTube, there's like nearly 1,000, I guess, between channels. And like I say, with that plus all the books, I think we've done well. I'm 42, you know. I don't think there's enough time for me to have the experiences I want. And I said that earlier, actually. Oh, I don't know what we've got. Oh, wow. Ace of Pentacles. It's a brand new opportunity. So by the time I get any good things in my life, I'm not even going to have enough time to experience it. 42. No, you can't keep expecting to get to 80 and stuff. I'm not that delirious, delusional or anything. So yeah, I mean, 42 you might consider as young, but I just think time gets away, and it's like. But then when I think what I've accomplished in terms of personal goals and what we've achieved, I think done bloody well. Marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. But if you think about this time next year, I think there's going to be a load of books. Who knows what other opportunities have come, and I think there'll be an immense amount of progress. But I still won't be satisfied because I want a holiday. I want a holiday and I want some nice things. Yeah. Look at that trapped in your head. Because a lot of the time these swords are like illusions. It's like you're stuck in you're tormenting. You're tormenting yourself. Yeah. And you're going to tell me why I tormented myself. Probably going to be a perfectionist attitude. Yeah, carrying a weight on your shoulders, always having to stand your ground. But you are successful. You are going to you are going to be receiving nice things, and you are an inspiration and quite attractive, charismatic and attractive. Ain't that beautiful? Now, this is in reverse. So that was the last card. This was the first card. So the first card is we've obviously got a lot of baggage on our shoulders, carrying a lot of weight, having to defend ourselves an awful lot. But literally, you are, the successful. You are successful, and you are going to be generous. You're going to have enough money, resources to help other people. Yeah, and it's like fiery nature. Anyway, can't remember what I said before we got the cards, to be totally honest, but it's quite funny how they show me the picture of what's to be. I just sometimes I get fed up because the signs are beautiful, but my life sucks. Oh yeah, again, stuck in your head like that. But I see, like, it's like you've got options and things, but it's like you can't see, so you have to have that faith, really. Rather than stay stuck and bound, you have to have faith that it'll work out. Rather than just sit there in misery. Yeah. Keep getting kings. Now we've got the King of Cups. If you look at the King of Cups, you don't mess with it. Look at the King of Cups. Very, very firm. They know their boundaries. They know what they're worth. It's all these things. Look at him. Yeah, the leader of their peace. Sanctity. But anyway, I don't want to keep going on really, because obviously there's other questions I could ask pertaining to other things, but I don't really want to push it per se. I don't want to really go any too deep. I don't need to, because some things are just for me and my journey. I don't feel the need to just to share every last piece. Let's do this one. Like this is for Jesus. Yes, you are. What does Jesus think of my journey so far? Oh shit. Oh, that's annoying. Oh. Queen of Swords. Oh, I don't know. It's really blurry, isn't it? Oh, I think I'll say that one sucks as well. Oh, Swords is all about like truth, clarity. So it's obviously boundaries as well. So the fact it's the Queen, she's got her hand out like this, and then she's got this sword. So it's like, don't mess with her. She knows her worth. So they're saying with me. You know, I've set boundaries. I know my worth. I speak the truth. I have integrity. And that's what Jesus thinks on my journey so far. So as you can see, I'm smiling. You might not see me smiling all the time, but believe me, I absolutely love my guides, even if I argue with them a lot and might seem crazy to the outside world. And I do, because, you know, I'm not always happy with the direction because I'm not happy with the way they're placing me all the time. It's frustrating when I feel like I'm losing all the time. And but we, you know, I always understand it's for greater good, and there's a reason they're pushing it's molding because it's going to the right place. But it's always beautiful as well to hear from like higher ranked beings, especially Jesus, Yeshua. Again, people might just think it's just a card, but I know it's not. I know otherwise. Let's do this. I mean, because if I promise, you got to be worried about the questions. If I was to ask a question the wrong way, the question it might not be so clear. I don't know the story of Moses. Is my life supposed to resemble Moses' journey? Hmm. Well, take of it what you will. I've got 8 of Pentacles. That would point towards a yes. That's literally, if you actually look at that, if we actually think of it, like, I'm not trying to put words in mouth because I'm surprised I got that card in all honesty. That you saw the one before that. There was another one before, a little bit before this, where we had the 7 of Pentacles, where it was on like a bush. All the Pentacles were on a bush, so they've already sprouted. They're just waiting to come off. This one is one where you're literally polishing your coins. You're already successful. So that's suggesting, when I'm saying like mirroring Moses' journey, that's almost like suggesting that you've already mirrored it. You've already done that. That's what I'm getting from that. That people can think what they want. There's going to be people, religious scholars and whatnot, who far more, like I'd say far more, they are familiar with Moses' journey. I am not. So I don't know. Someone might look at that and they know a lot of my journey, and maybe there is resemblance. I don't know. But Spirit's suggesting that it is. Maybe it's something I need to read. I did ask ages ago, well, a year ago or so, do I need to read the Bible in this lifetime? I already have like 4 variations of it. And it was like, yes. So there is that. Now, books can be huge, and the Bible is huge. But I think if you're committed to getting through it, you probably get through it in a month or so. You know, if you're really committed, I'm not saying it's easy. I mean, you'd have to really, really commit to reading it. Oh, talking about reading the Bible in this lifetime, Spirit says, got the freaking emperor. So I must read it. I must build that knowledge and attach, you know, that's mental. So again, people can think what they want. I'm not picking the cards here, you know. So I'm making sure that I'll wait until they fly out. I don't freaking have a clue. As you can see on the camera, I'm facing myself on the screen. This camera's picking up what I'm doing with my hands. I haven't got a freaking clue. There's too many cards in a bloody deck. What's this one? Oh, I've got this one upside. I'm not really sure about that one. Oh, that's the card I was talking about as well, actually. So that one was upside down on the deck, but I'm confused as to why it did that. But that's the one I was talking about before, where you're growing. It's all about to sprout. You know, it's all already blossomed. And then I get this. What did I? I'd have to watch the video back. I don't even know what I just said. Literally, the 2 of Cups. What was I talking about? I don't even know what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Yeah, can't even remember what I said. It's worth people, if you're watching this, it's worth going back. If you got this far, it's worth going back to see what the hell come out before that, because I can't remember what I was rambling on about. That's going to be an interesting one before we finish. I know there's one person specifically. God word this perfect. Let's do it this way. Does Spirit agree with me setting boundaries with specific people from the past who I choose to dismiss? Does Spirit agree with my decision to ignore those people? Oh, God, why do they keep falling on the bloody floor? That's getting. Oh, that points towards community. But it's not a negative card, is it? So the way I see that is, it's about building a beautiful community. So of course it's going to be You know, if that was supposed to, if I was supposed to be told no, it'd be a negative card to point towards. That's pointing towards the fact that, yeah, build a harmonious team, build people who value and respect each other. That's what that card represents. Look, it's a bit annoying now. Everything's bloody blurry, but look, they actually respect and value each other. That's what you're building. So it's not about having these people who have status or they seek opportunity. That's no good for you. So if you look at the cards that have come, and I can't remember half the questions I've asked. The answers have been quite incredible, haven't they? And this is what my life is like. Like I said, if I think about doing a video, and Spirit doesn't want me to do it, they'll tell me no. But it's like, no, release that. Yeah. So if someone discards it and thinks, I didn't like that, it's like, grow up. That's what I'm saying. Grow up. Grow a pair. Do you know what I mean? Like, life's tough. Life's hard. Some people need to hear this shit. If you're not ready for it, don't watch it. But, downvoting it, don't help. All that shuffling, what would you get again? Just talking about the fact that people need to grow up, grow a pair, And then this card comes out as I talk about community. So it's like build a community of people who actually can relate and understand. See, I don't need those sort of people around me, Again, select few. It's weird, isn't it? Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Same card. What are the odds of that out of the whole bloody deck? Mental. Right, anyway, we're going to wrap up. It's supposed to be 15 minutes, and I've gone up to an hour now. I don't have anything to prove to anyone. Whether someone believes or doesn't believe, it really doesn't hold any weight on my life. I'm still here dealing with my guides. Balance. That's interesting. I don't know what they're trying to tell me with that. Balance. Talking about the fact that I don't care what people think. But it's almost like they're trying to tell me to keep a balanced perspective. Oh, interesting. See, I do listen to them. I might feel really, really like that is right. I'm not backing down with this. Then they'll send me a card like that, and they might go, "Oh, yeah, wait a minute, you might have a point." It's almost like don't be so headstrong, and so self-righteous. Good one. Well done, team. Do you see what I mean? They teach me lessons. You might think, oh, you ain't gonna look. No, I'll listen to them. Always listen. Doesn't mean I always agree, but I do recognise they come from a higher perspective than I do, because I'm sort of like, wouldn't say corrupted, but we're all influenced to a degree of the toxicity that's on this realm, and our guides want the best for us, irrespective of the nonsense that happens here. So they can see the beauty in people's personalities, and they understand the growth and the journey from a purer place than we can. We might be a bit more judgmental. So I do understand that if they tell me something, it comes from a very pure place. Even if I think I'm being pure, I recognize what they're telling me is far more pure than anything I can be. Oh, look, choices. That's what I'm saying. Like we're talking about. We're talking about that, aren't we? Like we've got decisions to make and the way we decide on things. And it's actually them. So like literally you can have all those options, but they'll narrow the options down for me. And if it's not through the cards, it'll be in my everyday. This is the thing. This is what I'm trying to get through to people. This isn't just about me using my tarot cards. It's like it's in knowing a lot of the time, because they're already feeding me that information to my thought processes. It's like something I don't think most people could understand that. Oh, look, Chariot. That's mental. Because I'm saying that it's like a streamlining of events. Instead of having to go through the whole cumbersome of this, it's like, nah, we'll just send it straight to you. Bosh. Yeah. Anyway, hopefully, if anything, hopefully this, I didn't intend for it to be, but hopefully at some point, people who maybe don't believe in things, maybe one day they'll see one of my videos and actually go, maybe there's something to this. maybe. And again, what did we say at the beginning there? We're in line with Jesus, but not only Jesus, other people awaken and other people invest in themselves. We're all walking together. No one's behind. No one's in front. We're all just walking together. That's what it's all about. Oh, look, strength. We'll leave it there. I had a tiger. Didn't she say something about the heart of the lion? I swear to God, if we go and watch that video back, I'm not going to go and do it now. I mean, she's here. I swear she said something about a lion. Let me just switch over. Let's have a little look together. We're going to turn that camera off now. She said something about a lion. I didn't even finish the video. Wait a minute. I swear she said
Think of
that.
an angel and you think of the light and the power in an angel. That is you.
I swear
Like
she
you
said
are
that,
like
man.
you have fully stepped into your true self, the angel. And you know that an angel is beautiful and soft and is a messenger and is lovely and everything, but like they're badass. Like you're a badass. Like look at yourself. Look in the mirror. Look at who you've reclaimed yourself as. Not even who you've become. Like you have become, but I'm hearing like this is who you always were. You just forgot. You had spiritual amnesia, and now, my love, now you remember, and it looks mighty fine. I was hearing that you're a seer, that you see into people, you see the whole field, you have pattern recognition, leadership, you can see where people have wounds or might need guidance or who are misled. And I'm hearing that, again, like this is that same leadership energy. Like this is like a king who is able to battle and prepare for war and can see 10 steps ahead of the enemy. Like you are, oh wow. So you were like 10 steps ahead of the enemy. Like you were really like leading the battlefield. I'm hearing like leading people away from spiritual warfare. Like the spiritual warfare is the forgetting, it's the dimming, it's the trying to control people, it's the making them think that they're small, it's the forgetting who they are, it's forgetting their power, it's thinking that they're helpless. But my love, you are like slashing through every single one of these old cages. I'm hearing like I'm literally seeing you walking and like you're just speaking. It's like you were both like I'm hearing there's people that are locked in cages, and I'm hearing your voice is the key. When you speak, it unlocks. You don't even need a key to unlock it. You just speak. You speak and you see the truth in these people, and they start to see it when you speak. Like it's, I don't have words, but like this is what they're showing me. Like you are setting people free, and I'm seeing like thousands of people following. Like you're at the front here, and it's not that you're leading or guiding. I want to be very clear. This is God. God is in front of you. Jesus is who I'm hearing is in front of you and is guiding the way. I'm seeing like holy fire sandstorms. Again, Moses is coming through, and I'm seeing you walking side by side. It's not even necessarily that he's in front. I'm hearing side by side. I'm hearing, and I have to be careful about this, but I'm hearing equal. It's not about being above or below. I'm hearing unity, and I'm hearing, oh my God, I'm hearing it's like you are equal in embodiment, in truth, in remembrance as Yeshua was. And I'm hearing you're teaching this so that everybody who's behind you can slowly, one by one, step and walk beside you and Yeshua, so that no longer is it like people following. Again, this is the heart-led leader. Like you are the truest leader. Like you are helping to complete his mission is what I'm saying. Like you work with Yeshua. If you're not aware of it, I'm sure you are by now. If you're following this, like if you've been following, like these are truly the leaders of leaders, like the ones with the big lion heart. Like lion comes through so much. Like, of course, Lion of Judah. Who is that? Jesus. Like, no, why am I under a church? You guys, like the signs are so obvious. Angels, all of these things, like, come on. Like, do you understand who I work with? Do you understand who you work with? Like, heck yeah, you do. Where do you think this power comes from? Where do you think this influence comes from? Like, step into your embodiment. Know whose you are. Know where you come from. Like, think about this for a second. You come from the Most High. You were a child of the cosmos. You were a child of the Most High. Do you think if you're a child of the Most High who was made in God's image, this is preaching a little bit, but they're telling me to tell you, Yeshua, I'm hearing him in my head. I've never told people, but I have this ability. It scares me to say that. But I know other people do too, and I'm hearing this is time to like let you guys know this, but I'm hearing him say in my head, do you think if I made you in my image that you are weak, that you are small? Know who you are, my love. It's time. It's time to step into this version that God created you to be. And I'm hearing God has been guiding you. No more shrinking. I'm hearing the world needs you. We need you. You show.
Anyway, I don't think we need to say any more, but yeah, I mean, Spirit's pointing to the fact that maybe I will be creating more content, and perhaps I will return to social media at some point. How I do that, I've got no idea. I mean, the only thing I can think of is to do edits of my videos, but who can be asked with all that? But we'll see how it plays out, I guess. But that's not particularly. If you're talking about like, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's a team, so if they need me there, like, I'll do what I need to do at a given moment. But if you're like, anyone's asking me on a personal level, do you want to do it? I don't want to do it. So I don't want to be on social media. So me personally, I don't want to do it. So if you ever see me on social media again, just know it's a nudge. It's not my will. It's not like, obviously things are our will, but it's not my choice in terms of if I had if there was an absolute choice, and it's not going to affect like any like your destiny or the people you're supposed to reach from someone you're supposed to help. Because that's what it all comes down to, you know. Where how are you going to reach people? If it turns out I have to do that because that's where the people are who need me effectively, then obviously that's where I end up. But if you are on a personal level, I don't want to go there. So sometimes you have to do what you don't want to do. Yeah, we'll see how far we can push that because I don't want to. It's been a long video, but personally, I just, it's getting closer to Christmas now. I just don't know if I'm going to create much more. I keep saying that, and then I get nudged with something else to say. And like I said, I don't think it's just me, because if it's me, I just turn the camera off. But there's something else that comes up. Like, here we are doing this video at 5 o'clock in the morning. Now it's 6:30. Look, so we've been doing it for over an hour. It's crazy, man. Yeah. Anyway, this is what my life has become. Yeah, I'm not going to ramble anymore. Like we say, I'll publish the video because I already asked the question before. Should I publish it? Yes.